Ian.
Apex adjacent, cars, such, etc. As you know, I have been traveling a ton, and the dynamic of like leaving my house and then coming back to my house with like a wife and kids at home is always an interesting thing, right?
Do you mean your secret family or your real?
So at one point, my wife, this is a different topic. This is not what I was planning on opening with, but Jenny made a joke about how, she was asking how many hotel points I had available because I travel so much, but then we use the hotel points.
Yeah.
Like,
you use your car points, you use your hotel points. Yeah.
Yes. We use them a lot. And she was like, why didn't you have that many? Are you using them for upgrades for your other family? And I was like, I'm sorry. You think not only do I have another family, but you think I went out and saw someone with fancier tastes? You think I'm going out and I'm like, you know what I need in my life? I need more demands on me, but also fancier.
Right. Exactly. Yes. Yes. More financial strain, more surface area to manage more things. Yes. Because your calendar isn't complicated enough.
Right. If I ever have a secret anything that I keep from my wife and children, it'll be a storage unit with a cot in it.
Yes, exactly.
And soundproof on the walls, and that's it.
Yeah, just a white noise machine and a pillow and a blankie.
Yeah. Secret family. Jesus. No, but anyway, so I mean, it's tough to travel when you have kids at home and stuff like that, and then and then on top of it, sometimes you come home and you're not, as Donald Rumsfeld would say, greeted as a liberator, right? You're not welcome back with open arms necessarily, because people are stressed out because they're doing things on their own. But there's one particular phenomenon that I've been experiencing as I travel, especially lately, which is that I get greeted at home by one particular thing. And I'm just curious if other people have this as well, where I'm gone, the house is running smoothly,
right?
But then I go to take Gus, my youngest kid, to school with the car.
Okay.
And the link that I put in is what greets me.
I have a hunch, because this is, I think, one of the most stereotypical male things you will ever do. I don't know what it is, but I have a feeling that if you were to venture into stereotypical male-ish
take
things,
my wife, please, sort of thing.
I have a feeling that this is going to be somewhere in that area, but I don't. So, okay, here, let me pop this in the browser here. Yes, the low fuel light in the car.
Like literally, I pull out of the driveway and start going forward, and the light comes on. And I cannot tell you how many times it has happened from like just 7:30 in the morning, the day after I get home from a work trip.
Yes. Now I know. See, I think that there's a couple different ways that this goes. Like there's like kind of like the way, and I know you're not going this way, so I want to get in front of this. Like the way of like, like somebody just like doesn't think about that, or like they expect me to do it, or like they, like it's just like something that is like a knock against you because like you would be, I don't know, like kind of just coming at it wrong.
Right.
You have a justification, and you've told me this, and I've remembered this. This is how, like, we listen to each other. This is how I remember this. I remember you telling me a while ago that you had explained that, like, keeping fuel topped off is much better because should you get stranded in a Colorado winter somewhere and you need to idle the car, like a huge traffic pileup, who knows, right? And you need to idle the car to keep people alive, that is just better to be more equipped with a full fuel tank than not.
This drives me crazy, especially in the winter months, to not have fuel the car. Especially, Dave, I could throw a baseball from my front porch and hit a gas station
with your left hand. Like you could,
Yes. Yeah. Like we live so close to a gas station. Now, granted, it's the most expensive fuel in Denver, but
sure.
It's I could see it from my house.
Right. Yes. I understand. And I think that this is something that I get. Mm-hmm. So you and I lead very different lives. One of the things that I like to do just for my wife just to kind of show my love is I actually fill up her car's gas tank for her. And so like, once every week or 2 weeks, like if the car's dirty, I'll take her car for a wash, I vacuum it out, I fill it up with gas, and like, so, like she's never had anybody do that for her before, and I think that, people with her previously have kind of approached it the wrong way where it's like, like I want you to rely on me to like do this kind of stuff for you. Right. Because I think that there's that aspect to masculinity that is very unsavory, to a lot of folks for good reason, like that, introduced, dependence. Right.
Okay.
But like having the opportunity to just show somebody that you care for them in that way. And like taking that time to like, wash my wife's car, put gas in it. Although with her new BMW, the range, it has like a 460 some odd mile range. So who knows if she's ever really going to get into much gas use on that.
You could just put Stay-Bil in it for her.
Honestly, that might be something we have to do. Yeah. Right. Yeah. But yeah, so I understand, and I think that there's a few different ways like you can go with this. And I know that you have a good heart, that you're concerned about safety. Right. Yeah. Yeah. I get it. Yeah. Your buddy greeted you, Yeah.
Hey, it's just like, hey, welcome home. That's the welcome home light.
I would like to glass half full this. Okay. The low fuel light works.
That's true.
In your Volkswagen, that LED works. Yeah,
that's very true. I don't know that it works in my car because I've never hit it.
So I get it, buddy. I get it. Yeah. Well, anyway, I'm glad your friend greeted you home.
He did.
Yeah.
He did. He was like, hey, buddy, welcome back.
Remember me, bitch? Yep. I get it, man.
Good morning.
Yeah. Yep. Guess what? You have another to do. Yeah.
Yep.
So that's what really derailed you from seeing your secret family was you had to go put gas in the car.
See. Well, joke's on her. My secret family runs a gas station.
And I get all this candy and soda I want.
They feed me Slim Jims.
I do like that if you were given, like, you could grab one item from a gas station, I'm getting candy and I know you are getting some kind of cured meat stick.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, well, here's a good question. So we were talking about this. Who's I talking about this with?
Your secret podcast.
My secret podcast, yeah. That's really funny. You're cheating on me with another podcaster. No, we were talking about this with our mutual friend Sal.
Yes.
We were talking about the road trip because we just did a big road trip. From Duluth down to Denver, and we were talking about our preferred caffeine intake on road trips.
Yep.
Because I-80 in Nebraska, there's not a lot of like pour over coffee options on that stretch of road.
Right.
So when you're on like big long road trip, you got a 12+ hour day.
Yes.
You're crushing some miles. What's your go-to solution? And is it different than your like normal everyday solution?
Sure. Yeah. So everyday solution is usually a few Nespressos, maybe a K cup of like a short shot of Keurig coffee. because I have to have stuff done for me early in the morning before I'm fully awake. And then I'll go to an AeroPress. So I'm like a 3 to 4-ish cup person at the most. 4 is absolutely at the most. Kind of like caffeine intake, right? But that's that's the cocktail, right?
Yeah.
And then I'm usually a hard stop by 11:30. So that's that's like the daily caffeine, right?
Okay.
Road trip, of course, right? Fun rules. You got a long thing ahead of you. So like, I want to string it out longer, right? And you don't want to pee so much. So I will do gas station coffee. Because I'll kind of like sip on that like over the course of like, an hour or so, and just kind of nurse it a little bit. And so like, like if the gas station coffee is absolutely crap and a McDonald's or Dunkies or something like that isn't nearby, because you and I have our hierarchy, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. If something like that isn't nearby, then it is really, for me, like I'll go Diet Pepsi, just a Diet Pepsi. I don't mess with energy drinks or anything like that. I'll just do like a diet, and I like Diet Pepsi chemicals more than I like Diet Coke chemicals myself.
Right. Okay.
And it's not even that it's diet. It's just like I like the science taste of Diet Pepsi more.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But I will suck it up, and I will drink some gas station sludge, man. I really will. It has to be aggressively bad before it has to basically be like what it was in Wisconsin with brown water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been burned too many times by gas station coffee, and I've stopped even trying. Because every time I see that, but even still now, after 30 years of doing this, I will see that tank of gas station coffee, and I have a little tickle of hope somewhere back in the back of my head that says, maybe this is the one.
Right. Because we've had those cups of gas station coffee or like Waffle House coffee, like that one cup that you get like out of like 15 or 20 years that for some reason is mind blowing.
Right.
And it's not that you were like hungover or anything. It's just like, it was like a perfectly normal day. There were no weird circumstances, but for some reason, this one cup of coffee is crazy good, right? Like lightning in a bottle good, right? Yeah. So I get that. Also, there is no other, I would say like food thing, beverage or otherwise, that has such a like audience that enjoys the smell versus audience that enjoys the taste of it as it is, right? Like, so that like smell trigger of coffee is almost always good unless it's actively on fire, no matter what the coffee tastes like. Right.
That's very true.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So I get how like you can have that like, oh, maybe, but I can also get how you would just stop trying by, Yeah. So then where do you go? What's your go-to?
So again, if McDonald's or Dunkin' Donuts aren't available, I will get, and it's just like we're just doing gas station stops, that sort of thing. I go Red Bull, and I go like classic Red Bull, not even sugar. I don't do sugar free because I don't like the chemically taste.
Okay.
I go the little can.
Yeah.
And I'll do one of those a fuel stop if I need to.
Oh wow. Okay.
But and it's the only time I drink Red Bull.
Yeah.
Is on a road trip. So I maybe do that once or twice a year at most.
Yeah.
But it's like if I'm in the car for like 6+ hours.
Yeah.
And I'm dragging, it's Red Bull.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Okay. Huh,
but it's the only thing is that it's now a Pavlovian thing of like, oh, I have to be alert because I have a Red Bull.
Right.
So,
right.
It's like a weird feedback loop.
Right. Yeah. Like your brain starts activating like the stuff before you even take the first sip. Like you feel awake just like giving, like tapping your credit card or whatever.
Yeah.
For the thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know why, but it occurred to me that it's the only time in my life that I really will drink a Red Bull. Maybe like during the 24-hour race. Sure. I'll have a Red Bull, but that's about it.
Well, I mean, that is kind of a road trip.
Right. It's sort of the same thing.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, and I was like, oh, I don't know what Dave's is.
Yeah. Yep. I will go deep on gas station sludge. I really will. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and I think that I've had cups more often than I used to be disappointing. And I don't know if that's just my taste getting better. Cause I mean, I still don't drink the greatest coffee all the time, So I don't know if I'm getting picky, but yeah.
Well, and I'll choke down a bunch of hotel coffee and
the
the K-cup thing out of the whatever company's conference room I'm in that hasn't been washed in 17 years or whatever.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Right. But
there's something about a giant cup of gas station coffee though that's extra disappointing when it's bad. Because I think part of it honestly might be because if it's like, okay, so if I'm at like some corporate office someplace and I get a bad cup of coffee,
yes,
in the back of my head I'm kind of like, you know what, I'm gonna walk out of here, and I will go someplace else. We'll go get another cup of coffee. It's gonna be fine.
Right.
But if I'm trying to make time across Nebraska, then I'm stuck in the car with 172 ounces of garbage.
Right.
And I'm stuck with it, and I know that I'm stuck with it. And every time my hand brushes it in the cup holder, I'm going to be pissed.
I get that. Also, I think that like gas stations have an obligation to provide decent, drinkable coffee, right? Especially gas stations in the middle of nowhere. I do think that like that is something that like if you went into a gas station, they were like, no, we don't have coffee, you fucking weirdo. That would be insane. But like we have come to expect just drinkable coffee from a gas station.
You know what? Okay. This is when we come to power sort of thing now.
Okay.
Because if you think about it, like every time you go to a gas station, all the states, there's inspectors at those facilities already because they put the tape on the thing and they're inspecting the gas tanks, and correct, the pumps to make sure that they're counting accurately.
I like where you're going with this.
They're auditing all of that. I think coffee quality should be an additional duty for those auditors.
Yes,
and they should be able to revoke the license of a gas station if the coffee is not up to snuff 24 hours a day.
I'm in favor of this. I feel like it is like how somebody at a hotel needs to do the pH test on a hot tub.
Right.
Sure, you might get chlamydia, but like you're not going to get your eyeballs burnt out from too much chlorine. Right. Yeah.
I think we're onto something here. I think this could be a new like government program.
Yes.
To employ and you know what? Oh, I'm going to go a step further. Here's what we really need to do. This is going to solve several problems at once. This is many birds with one stone. I've now completely hijacked this week's episode. This is going to be a jobs program, kind of like AmeriCorps.
Okay.
Well, we'll call it Hipster Corps. And we're going to take baristas from the big city.
Oh boy. Okay.
And we're going to force them to do these audits.
Okay.
In the middle of the country. So we're going to get, we're not mixing as a country, we're not interacting with each other.
Right.
So this is also going to force some interactions.
Okay.
Between someone who is only, serving pour overs to people with NPR tote bags.
Right.
With Iowa truck stop people.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. No. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And we're gonna force some mixing.
Right, a little undercover CEO action.
Yeah, and just so we don't think like, oh, we're foisting big city values on on the lower people. You know what else we're gonna do? We're gonna have some of those truck stop people come and evaluate people in the city and make sure they fill up their fucking gas tank.
Yeah, I like that you brought that. I was wondering where the plane was going to land. I didn't know it was going to be at home and that you were going to be landing it.
It's just my house. I'm going to come to my house.
I do think that there is a value in cultural exchange at that level, the coffee cultural exchange. I think that there's a lot of merit to it. I would really be interested to hear, I want to see in the YouTube comments, like folks' caffeine road trip caffeine choices.
Yes.
Yeah. And like, does everything you do as far as caffeine go out the window? Is it exactly the same? Are you truly like, are you someone that is unhinged and slamming those like Ghost energy drinks like every hour in your normal life, you know?
Right. Yeah. Well, I see those huge cans of like Monster or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, you have to pee so much, right? You've got to.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, buddy.
Yeah.
You know, I like nurse bladder is a thing at in the healthcare industry.
Okay.
Like, this is something that is just a thing. Like nurse bladder is a thing. Like a nurse will like hold it an entire like 10-hour shift, right? Oh, wow. Like, not great, but like, unfortunately,
couldn't do it.
Oh, me neither. Yeah. Like, no, I had to drive to Steamboat with one of our nurses that worked in our department one time. And she was so upset that I was stopping like every hour and 15 minutes. Like the fact that,
but 3 times we did here at Steamboat.
Right? Yes. Yes. Yeah. Amy was very upset. Yeah.
That's really funny.
But yeah. So yeah, I'd be curious to know if somebody else has like a caffeine hack that I might want to try out. It's like, yeah, like I don't mind a soda. I don't mind like a Barks root beer or something, but like, like there's the folks that like coffee, there's nothing that replaces your coffee, So yeah, if somebody has something else, I've tried those like Starbucks powdered things and just gotten hot water at the gas stations before,
the Vias or whatever.
Yeah. And that's okay. It's not great. And there's like some better brands of those that are just like more like mom and pop brands. They're pricey, but in a pinch, they'd be worth it, that kind of stuff. So if somebody has something good, let me know. Let us know. Yeah. Cause we both need to keep up on our caffeine. It is clutch in our lives.
It is a real thing.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. I did have something, speaking of lights on the dash, Ian. I wanted to tell you the seal has been broken, Ian.
Oh, do we have our first problem?
We got our first warning light on my Lexus GSF.
Okay. Well, this is a Lexus warning light. So this is like no shit. You got to pay attention.
Right. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Like it shows you a message on the thing. It'll read it aloud.
Oh, wow.
It'll tell you like to see the dealer, that kind of thing. Okay. So the alert that I got, and I think PETA may have been in the car when this happened. The alert that I got was for the headlight auto leveling system.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
You kind of think like for a, 20 or 10-year-old car that sure, like with the fancy auto leveling headlights, yeah, maybe like something is up. So I did some additional research into it. And I think what happened is not, I don't think that as much as I love my GSF, I do not think that this is Lexus's fault. I think this is humans' fault. Okay. So
can we blame it? Is this a previous owner? Are we allowed? Can we say previous tenant?
It could be one of the previous owners because there's more than one, right?
Oh, okay.
Pardon me. Yeah. So I think I'm the 3rd or 4th owner of this car, even though I did break 28,000 miles in it. Yeah. Right. So the car was lowered before. And there are ride height sensors, one on the front driver's side and one on the rear driver's side, suspension arms, right? And so basically it's almost like a little like L like this, right? It's like a sensor arm going horizontally and then a little plastic dog bone going vertically. And I think that when the car was lowered, right, the ride height is lowered. So it kind of like puts it at like this angle, right? Yep. And then I'm wondering if that sensor was adjusted while the car was lowered, right? So that it was like this again, right? So that it was like back to 90 degrees. And when I put it back to stock height, it would be like this, like more than 90 degrees just sitting, Right.
Right.
And
so like, the headlights keep trying to do like you're going up a hill or something, like it thinks like it's unloaded or you have something big in the back or something like that.
Exactly. Right? And like when the car goes over bumps, it truly will push the headlights down if the front picks up and all that stuff, like you're saying, right? Like, yeah. And so I'm wondering, I took the rear driver's side wheel off because I think that would be the culprit. And I just kind of like looked around at everything in there. I found the sensor. Like I couldn't see exactly how to adjust it. Like, should the ride height be different? So like, I kind of like cleaned everything. I like unplugged everything and kind of cleaned it out and just like kind of made sure that sensor was okay. And I do have like the part number. The sensor, unfortunately, is like $400, right? Oh. Yeah, I know, right?
Okay. The seal has been broken indeed.
Right? Yeah.
Right. Okay.
So fancy car. So speaking of like getting something with more expensive taste.
Right. Well, and if you adjust it, I'm assuming you have to try to do that with the wheels on the car.
Right. Like the body weight of the car. And you can do it from like I had it on the lift and initially before I took the wheel off, it was just a lot easier to clean everything out with the wheel off of it. Right. Yeah. It's like when you, like the alignment folks will do your, alignment and they can get to that stuff from underneath the car in the middle, or by reaching around the wheels to kind of adjust those things. So I think that is possible. So should it happen again, I will just take it to the Lexus dealer and have them focus on just that. Because I don't think it's a headlight assembly thing. Like everything is so freaking clean in that engine bay, man. Like,
when you're still seeing the headlights move, right?
It's one of those things where like you kind of don't even notice because they just stay where they are on the road, right? I would have to like upset the car or like have like you push down on the back or like jump up and down in the trunk or something to see if like we can see him shifting around. Yeah.
Or just put a jack under it and like
oh yeah, good point.
Jack it up and see what happens.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah. Okay. No, hey, good idea. I will do that should it happen again. Yeah, because then I'd be able to isolate it to an axle probably. Yeah.
Right, if it's a front axle or rear axle.
Yeah, because I didn't look at the front sensor. So yeah, okay. The rear didn't show. I don't think there was any ability to adjust it. So yeah, we'll see. Crazy. But yeah, so first warning light. Yeah, it hasn't come back since then, thankfully. Okay. But yeah, Ian. I mean, first warning light on the car, And I mean, you think that if it wasn't lowered before and then restored to stock height, would this have ever fired? Probably not. Unless like one of the headlight motors, like actuators, was truly going bad. But from looking online, like people are never talking about replacing those. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. They have had them replaced under warranty as part of like the Lexus troubleshooting path. But after like folks' warranties have dried up, nobody is mentioning replacing the headlights.
Okay.
So, right?
Weird.
Yeah. So that's what's going on with the G, buddy.
Okay.
Yeah.
What else do we got?
Speaking of the GSF, I can't remember if I told you, I have the original sales brochure in PDF form for the GSF.
Oh, okay.
And so I would like you, Ian, I would like you to look at this marketing brochure because I want you to outline, you know me very well. I want you to outline how close you think I am to what the marketing department's intended audience was, and then how this PDF would need to change should it be something that is accurate to me today. Like, if this was the thing that got me to buy it today. So, yes. And plus, I love sales brochures for your cars, right? They're cool as hell.
That's
right? Cool. Okay. So here it is. So this is the 2016 GSF sales brochure, right? Okay, got a nice like roller picture of it on a racetrack. I don't know where that is, but who knows? Then they have their typical kind of like good dramatic shot. And then Ian, this is where the human comes in. This dude. Okay. All right, we can do some zoomies and enhancies on the dude.
Okay.
All right. More than a new standard, a new breed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, first of all, this person is about 40 years too young to be a typical Lexus owner, which is obviously, intentional.
Sure. It's not a 20-year-old dude in the brochure or a 30-year-old, right?
It's probably he's probably 30.
I don't know. Those 4 headlines are kind of pushing it a little bit for me. Yeah. Okay. But I get what you're saying. Okay.
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't see a wedding ring.
It's true.
True. Okay. All right.
Yeah, I mean it's a flashy jacket.
Right.
Leaning against the car.
Yeah.
Okay. He's obviously in some sort of like office park situation.
Right. Yeah, there's like a glass wall up against him or something reflective.
A bollard behind him.
Yep. Very slightly corporate feeling space, right? Or commercial / corporate feeling space. Right.
Okay. He's in a button down.
There you go. Yeah. Button down, belt, shirt tucked in. Yep.
So let's dig into Dave real quick.
Okay, sure.
I guess I'm not. What depiction of masculinity or male beauty would you look at and be like, oh man, I wish that was the case over here?
Oh yeah, like somebody that I think
what appeals to you,
right? I've appealed to me. I think that like maybe 10 years ago, I looked at Ben Wyatt on Parks and Rec and was like, oh, like in a corporate environment, I would like to dress more like that.
Okay.
Something like that.
That's not a million miles off of what we got here.
Right. Yeah. Okay. This is just definitely like, less RPG games and more like,
more smoldery
and going for cocktails. Right.
Right. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
So I think like that's, I'm not opposed to button ups or anything like that or a nice sweater. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have my hoodie uniforms,
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. So we'll have to look to see if there's kind of any other like person centric things in here, but the rest of the marketing materials definitely show, the calipers, the paddles, the interior,
There's another shot of it like on a racetrack up there.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, with the high fence. Yep. Kind of showing that it is you can fit 4 folks. Some Lexus racing stuff, a person in a helmet.
Okay.
Back on the track.
There's more like on the track sort of stuff than I would have guessed.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like I would say the majority of the shots are kind of like track or like motorsport focused, right? Yeah, here's a roller of the orange one. And yeah, some racetrack stuff.
More racetrack.
Yep. And then here we have like the driving modes and the G meter, and it shows the G meter being used, Yeah.
Only at 55 miles an hour.
At 55 miles an hour in 4th gear, which I can say is pretty anemic for that engine.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. And, kind of, here we go. Here's a couple other dudes or the same guy again in kind of a different setting. All right, here we go. So he's looking at his iPhone 6, I assume. Yeah, 2016 maybe. Yeah. Oh no, we're probably in like iPhone, I don't know. Yeah, 8 era. Yep. Okay. But still like, purplish pants, sunglasses, a little bit of a corporate scowl on his face.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then this dude driving. This is after hours guy.
Right. This is on the weekend.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
We're doing a canyon drive.
Yes. When the sleeves can be rolled up. Yeah. I don't know if we can see what they put on the multimedia. Fix this by The Colorist. I don't know if that's even a real band or not.
No idea.
Okay.
I'm looking it up, though.
Yeah.
That's an interesting. Fix this. The Colorist. Oh, it is.
It's a real thing. Okay.
Yeah, it's a real song.
It's probably like the head marketing person's like cousin's or nephew's band.
That'd be really funny. They are from Orange County, California, formed in 2009.
Okay.
They've been inactive since December 2016.
Okay. Oh, wow. Okay.
They have one album.
Ah.
A bunch of they have some EPs and stuff.
Okay.
I'm going to listen to a snippet and see.
Okay. Ian's listening to a snippet. I'm going down past some
kind of like metric-y. So like faster indie rock sort of thing.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So we got facts and figures laid out nicely. We've got, so these are the only two options that it came with in 2016 were the Mark Levinson and the orange brake calipers, and I have both.
Nice.
Right? Here's the interior and exterior colors. And then all of the like footnotey stuff.
Yeah, and stats and all that.
Yeah, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, Ian, what do you think? Like, how?
I think honestly they did a pretty good job.
Okay.
With targeting the demo that they were hoping to target, right? Like it's dudes in their 30s and 40s,
right,
who probably work in tech,
that are well off,
have disposable income and are also interested in motorsport, but it's maybe not their whole thing.
Right. You might dabble.
Right. You need a car that will do several things.
Right.
Well, you can drive it to the office.
Yes.
And look good in a suit next to it.
Yes.
But then also take it to the track.
Yes.
I mean, I think that's exactly what they were going for.
Yeah.
It is funny though that like it would be funny to see this compared to the RX for the same year. LS from the same year.
There you go. Okay. Yeah.
Because those are three distinct different demos.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's a good idea. I should have prepared that. I don't want to go down a Google rabbit hole right now trying to find it. But yes,
right.
I do like that. Maybe I'll do a little bit of digging and we'll report back. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, I mean, I am in tech. Like I'm in IT. I'm in tech services for healthcare. So I'm in a very techie role. I'm not super well off, but I'm doing okay. But I'm nowhere near. So I'm 48. I am nowhere near being able to afford a $90,000 car straight off the hop today. I mean, like, let's say I made horrible financial decisions. Sure, maybe I could. But like, this is not something that I would ever even think about buying. I had to, it took a lot for me to even buy it used.
Organizing decision.
Yes, right? Yeah, that would be a huge thing for me, and not like the casual, like more of a casual decision that it kind of comes across as in the marketing decision. Because the person that would be buying this in the marketing wank here, I feel like is somebody that would just be getting something at that level, period. It wouldn't be that they would be shooting for some like this because it is outside of like they wouldn't be making exceptions because it's a GSF. They're just going to be at that financial level of $88,000 to $95,000-ish anyway. Right. And that's not me. That's not me. Right.
Yeah.
So beyond just having the snippet of the multimedia be Aphex Twin or Autechra live from, something like how else do you think that this would kind of like, if they were to pitch this to me, what do you think would be the Hansel and Gretel way to get me into a GSF?
Right. Well, I think honestly, so I think it's, I don't know how you would communicate to the first owner but also like hiding a message in there for the third owner.
Yes. Okay. I like this. Like some lemon juice writing on it. Yeah.
I think maybe some pictures of like some anodized bolts or something.
Okay.
Of like, or of like the manufacturing process or the QA process of like, this is going to be fine.
Longevity. Gotcha. Okay.
When you get to this,
this
bolt is going to come off.
Gotcha. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
And to the first owner, they're going to be like, oh, look, they use good materials. That's nice.
Right.
But you're going to be like, oh, that's not going to rust.
Exactly. That's a great point. Yeah. See, you know me, Ian. Yeah. So much so that we're basically, you and I are wearing every shade of green right now. We're dressed. Yeah. Okay. All right. What else do you think? Like, how would you change the presentation or anything like that? Because I like the photography's good. I like it.
I would maybe have it included an autocross instead of road course.
Sure.
I would also have put in the technology section, maybe the backup camera in a Costco parking lot. The Costco parking lot.
Okay, I like that. Thank you. That is important.
The driver's seat further back.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, and call out like the height of the person sitting in it in a photo to show that they are comfortable. Yeah. Okay.
But other than that, I think they did a pretty good job here.
Yeah. I don't feel like this is something that's like really selling something that's like that. The idea that they're pushing here is not truly too different from the execution. This is not like when you would buy like an Atari game back in the day with like a crazy like illustrated cover and like and it's just 7 pixels moving around a screen.
Right.
This is not like it does what it says on the box, right? If this is the box, Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's pretty good.
Yeah. This Born to Control line I'm not too happy about, but it's always gonna be
things like that.
I need something that's a little bit more like I got you, boo, kind of. Yeah. Maybe playing up the fact that like I can leave the traction control on all the time.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. How do you think they could target you, Ian?
Yeah, I don't know. I think obviously it would be like they would do less office park stuff.
Right. Yes.
And it would be more like in an urban environment, like street parked outside a coffee shop or outside a record store or something like that.
Yeah.
But I don't know that like, I think that if it was in a grittier situation, it would look out of place.
Right. I get that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't think it would look right.
Yeah. There's a way to present
abstracts,
Yeah. Yeah. There's a way to present something like this in that environment that like, it's good that it stands out. Right. But I think that that's kind of tougher to execute,
But for me, I would be like, oh, that stands out there.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't want that.
Right. Yes.
So,
yes.
So, yeah, I don't know. That would be harder, I think. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. So like I'm writing copy for this, right? And I have the decision to put in the huge 14.9 inch brake rotors, right? Like, are you doing that decimal point? Are you saying like, what would
No, I like that. I like the 14.9 inch. That works for me.
Okay. Yeah. I don't want 14.
You don't want 14.9. You would rather just be like nearly 15 inch.
Either that or just take me over to millimeters at that point. Right?
Oh yeah. Take you to millimeters. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I thought you were going to make a joke that like the typical Lexus owner is maybe rounding up on their measurements anyway.
I mean, I do. Short of them like showing that the seats are Cheerio and milkshake resistant,
right?
Yeah.
There's definitely no hint of children in this.
right. Yeah, like they don't even like like the child seat tie down things aren't even remotely.
Yeah, they're not visible in there.
Visible, right? Yeah. So
and it's a true 4-seater. It's not. You can't really. That middle seat is sort of there for appearances.
It is for show, really. Yeah. Yeah. You're putting like a 35-pound person on there. Yeah. That is somehow doesn't need a child seat.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Well, that was very interesting. I'm glad you showed me that, because it's interesting to go back in time and see what they were thinking.
Yeah. I have the original sales brochure for a Vigan kicking around as well. I have it in a folder over there. So yeah, we'll have to deep dive on that to see.
Yeah, that would be good. Let's do that next time, and I'll find the one for the R32. It'd be interesting.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Compare and contrast all of our different cars.
Yeah.
Because we ended up with all of them, but
right. Yeah, but did they know that we would be getting them? Right. I like that. That's good. Okay. Yeah.
What else should we do? You want to do what's this Facebook Marketplace?
Oh yeah, our buddy Tim Burr sent us this, and I apologize for not letting your dad know about this as soon as it came through, because it's a missed opportunity. You can do a Craigslist missed connections for this, but Tim sent us a Facebook Marketplace post, Ian. It is for not one but two 1985 Maserati Biturbos for $300.
Oh my God.
Yep. So I apologize, Ian's dad, Eric, for not letting you know about this as soon as possible. But I'm sure you probably you have to have an ongoing search, don't you? You know?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So two Maserati Biturbos, one manual, one automatic. They are complete, not currently running. Last time they were in was 15 to 20 years ago.
Wow.
Yep. So yeah.
Got interesting.
The front license plate holes in the front bumper. Finding one of those untouched has to be crazy hard. Yeah, I like the white wheels on this first one.
Yeah, that works on that car.
Yeah, it kind of does, right? Yeah, can you smell this interior, Ian?
Well, no, I don't really know the interior, because most of the ones I've been in have had the interiors ripped out.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you had been in one that still had some interior.
Not really. I've seen them, but not really.
Okay.
So I really spent much time in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Right.
$300. It's so funny. like any other classic car, even in this condition, like if you compare this to like a 1985 Porsche that's in the same condition,
yes.
and how much more that is, it's so crazy.
Right. That's a good point.
Yeah. Get yourself a great project. Let's not go crazy.
Great. Let's get yourself a project.
Yes, a project. For sure.
I do like that. Get yourself a subjective identifier, subjective descriptor project. Yep. Okay. I think it's appropriate to use an asterisk in that setting. Okay. Nice, dude. Yeah. But I think that was about all I had. We could save some stuff for next time, but
let's do it. Should we do an album of the week?
I would love to hear an album of the week, buddy.
Okay. This one is one that I am psyched about, because I think you will really dig it.
Okay.
I was kind of going through some of the odds and ends of this year that I hadn't gotten to, and one album that I had seen pop up on a few lists that I had meant to listen to when it first came out, and then I just never did, is this album How You Been by SML.
Okay.
It's I think you will really dig this, because it is a lot of electronic. There's some jazz in there. It just sounds like a Dave record.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Chicago-born recording company.
International Anthem is the label. I don't know much about this band. I just started listening to this the other day, and I've listened to it like 4 or 5 times since I started listening to it. But yeah, there's like saxophone on it.
Oh.
There's a couple songs that are like recognizably like jazz, and then most of the rest of it is just like a milieu of weird electronic stuff. Which is great.
Cool. Okay. Yeah, I don't know any of these musicians or anything about any of these folks. This is really cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
I really like this record a lot. So check it out. I'm very curious to hear what you think about it.
Yeah, I will give this a listen. How You Been, SML. Okay. Nice, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here for the cover. That's wildly.
It's a cool cover, right?
Yeah, delightfully kind of quasi avant-garde cover. Yeah, I'm into it. Okay. Yeah. All right, Ian. Yeah, so links to their Bandcamp, if they have an official artist site, Apple Music and Spotify will be in the YouTube description, along with whatever you folks put in there for your caffeine recommendations.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. Nice, dude. Thank you. Yeah, I will check this out for sure.
I think that's about it. I think we did a car show.
Yeah, buddy.
Everybody, apexadjacent@gmail.com.
Fill up your gas tanks.
Fill up your gas tanks.
Fill up your spouse's gas tank, your significant other's gas tank.
Put a blanket in your car. 720-515-1391. Thank you. We love you. Goodbye.